Alright guys, before we get into the video really quick, man, all I want to say is thank you for watching this. It's going to be a long video, but I'm going to show you guys how to get the fonts and how to get these packs as well and how to download them and stuff like that. So watch until the very end. I know it's a long video. It's almost 20 minutes long, but I appreciate your support, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate you. I'm out. Enjoy. What's up, everybody? Super Crazy Game here. I'm going to show you guys the GFX packs that I use. The first one we're going to use is the thumbnail mini pack flopper. Okay, that's the name. I guess it's under is like flopper or something like that. I'm gonna try to find each and I'm gonna try to find these three GFX packs that I found to use that are free, and all you basically have to do is put your email in, hit download. I think it sends you a link or an email or something, and then you have to download it from there. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna put the links in the description for you guys, so you guys can download them and use them however you guys want. But the first pack we're gonna get into here is this one, and let's just see what they have in this one. All right, so we have this nice little, I don't even know what you want to call it, splatter effect, I guess you could call it. And then they have different colors that you could use. And what we have here is a little lightning bolt effect, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, and if you want to use this effect right here, it goes really good behind some text. Really, I'm not really a big fan of the blue or the green or yellow is usually the ones that I would pick. But it goes pretty good around behind some text, if you will. And so I already have some text, and you see there, it kind of makes the text kind of like stand out. It makes it pop. It gives it a little, what you call it, a little flavor, if you will. So if anything, if you guys really need to use this effect or whatever, I would say use it behind some text. You could scale it out. So I mean so it's a little bit bigger for you guys. It's really up to you. Let's see what other effects we have here. So we have this. These I usually use just to use for like background. So like if I want like a cool background or something like that, or I just want like if I don't have any like backgrounds like planned out or anything like that along those lines, I usually go with this. I'll just put this as the background, and I mean all you have to do if you want to like change it a little bit, you can hit blur, racial blur. You can even blur it. It's really up to you. And just make it look decent. You know what I'm saying? Like they got pink. I mean, the options are endless. That's what I use it for. You can use it for whatever you guys. These here are like one of the most popular things that people like to put behind, say like pictures, or behind this alone right here, or behind text. And then they just change the color of it, and it makes it pop. That's usually what those are used for. I remember I was trying to look for that for so long and I can never find it. They use that one. And they have a bunch of colors that you guys can use if you want to put. And then they have a different type of one that's very similar, but not the same thing. See, this one's a little different. This one, it's really your preference and what you prefer. I mean, really, with these. But like I said, the options are endless, and what you can actually do with these. So you can put it behind the text here, and we got different colors. Like I said, there's different colors that you guys can choose from. Then I have this one. This one's a slightly different than the other ones. It's not a huge difference. Slightly, it's up to you. They give you options, so that's the best part about it. You have options. This is another pretty okay effect. Drag that one over, it's gonna be that color. But it actually doesn't look that bad. It's not too shabby. It all depends, like I said, what's actually in these packs and what they do, and you know what their effect is. This one here is not really, it's not one that I really like or like to use. Just my personal preference. This is a pretty cool effect right here. It's pretty dope if you ask me. I just like how it looks. It looks pretty like I don't know, it just makes the background look pretty cool. There's another pretty cool effect. That's pretty cool. You guys are creative and can find your own different, you know, ways to use these things. This is a pretty cool effect. This other one's pretty cool, but like I said, the options are endless. And I mean, like, whatever you guys want to use and use it for. You guys are creative. You guys can figure out different ways to use these things. The effect, I don't really care for this effect here, really. This is kind of what are we playing? Tic-tac-toe, Connect 4. I mean, like, what is this? Checkers, chess. But yeah, that's basically that for that pack there. Alright guys, the next pack that we're going to get into here, another GFX pack that we're going to get into for 2K videos, is going to be the Recycled Project. And they have some pretty cool effects in here, cool fonts and stuff like that. We'll start with the fonts. These are the names of the different fonts that you guys can use. You download them. You go to devfont.com or something like that. I'll put the link in the description for where you guys can find different fonts. You guys can download them and you can use them in Photoshop or whatever other program that you guys use. You know, for different text and stuff like that. But yeah, there's endless options here as far as, you know, fonts go. Like I said, I'll show you guys later on down the road, you know, how to do that or whatever the case may be. And they got different layer styles here. Player cutouts. These are old player cutouts. These are from last year's game. You know, like, this is old, you know, these are all last year, like, player cutouts. Now, there'll probably be another one soon that comes out that you guys can use for different player cutouts and stuff like that. These are different. These are just different overlays and different, like, effects and stuff like that. You know, for your background or whatever. This flame one, I think, is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's kind of bright though. But some of you might like bright backgrounds, and these are just different effects. More flames, pretty cool. But yeah, so we showed you that. Let's show you the textures. Okay, there's different textures. That's pretty cool, pretty neat. They're slightly different. It's not like a huge difference in textures, but I don't really use texture like that. So, I mean, it's really up to you and your preference. These are old backgrounds from last year's game. You guys ain't probably going to need that at all, so I wouldn't even bother with that. And that's pretty much it for this pack. This pack is not as big. So, yeah, let's move on to the next pack. We're going to move on to the Glo Template Pack here. We'll start with the text, okay? Now, these are different texts that you guys can use. These are just templates. The Glo Thumbnail Template Pack. If you guys even want to use these template packs or whatever, or these fonts, I mean, really all you have to do is, you know, click on template over here in the layer selection and just drag it over. Template, bam. Yeah, come over here and look at that. It's right here, okay? You see that? It's not that hard, right? You hit text. Then if you want to put in whatever you want to put in, you just have to click. When you hit the little text button here, you just have to click like in the middle, and then you hit the little arrow key, and you can delete, and you can put whatever you want now. So you can put what? NBA2K 18 jackwagon. Lonzo Ball. You guys are probably not going to use Lonzo Ball player cutout. So yeah, we'll get rid of him. The background, not going to use that old school background either. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into effects so you guys can see the different effects. And we just got the fire effects. Same thing, click on it, you know, move tool, and you just drag it over and drop. You know what I'm saying? You guys can put it wherever you guys want. It's really up to you. Options are endless. But yeah, they just have different flames, fire, whatever you want to call it. This is the little energy thing. I like using this little energy circle. I don't know, it's one of my favorite things. It's pretty cool. It just, I don't know, man. It just looks awesome. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It just looks amazing. We have this effect here. This little, I don't even know what you want to call this. Is it like a lightning bolt? Like, what is this? It's not a lightning bolt, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, what is it exactly? Because use these things. This thing is pretty good. I like using this effect, especially behind some text. It makes it really, really pop. It makes it really come out, stand out really good. So, like I said before, it's really up to you. Those are those 3 packs there. I might actually have one. Let me see. I might have one more pack. Is it Tempers 4K pack? Yeah, Tempers. Okay, whatever the hell this thing is called. All right. So this one's a little tricky, guys. Okay, so I won't use that. Social media icons, we could go with the color ones. Those are all the, okay, we got white logos and we got the colored logos. Alright, so that's basically it. Colored logos, white logos, whatever you guys want. Now they got stocks. These are like backgrounds that you guys can use for your videos instead of, you know, messing around with other stuff. Backgrounds, they got grunges. This just happens to be one of my favorite things, is actually the grunges. And I'm going to show you the one that I like the most, which is this one right here. I like this like little, I don't know what you want to call it, like storm cloud looking thing. I mean, it's pretty dope. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to scale it up. It's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. All right. So we can do that, right? Okay. Now we got that there. It's pretty neat, pretty decent background. Those are it for the grunges. Now we got overlays. These are more basically just backgrounds that you guys can use. Yeah. Then we got stocks here. More like, in my opinion, they're more like backgrounds. Like I said, they just have tons of stuff. Then I got halftones. Halftones I like to use. These are pretty neat. I don't use them that often. That effect, the little lens flares. Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are not that great, but some of them are pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got fire. We got the flames, man. El Fuego. These are flames. Pretty cool. This one I like the most because I feel like I could put a basketball like behind this picture here, and like put the flame over it, and it would look dope. I just had to resize it. It would look pretty fire. No pun intended. Haha. Then we got sparks. Sparks are pretty cool too. Different effects. I mean, it's like I said, it's just endless. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, like what I use for like my thumbnails and stuff like that. And you guys can check them out yourselves. Like I said, I'm gonna leave them in the description so you guys can check these packs out. And, you know, just see for yourself or how you want to use them. We got smokes. For you guys wanting to get new text, I've shown you guys before in the video how to download new text to put in your Photoshop or whatever program. You go to thefont.com. Okay. And you just find like the text that you want. Or that you like rather, and then you just, you know, you use that. I'm gonna put game in over here. Let me see what it comes up with when I put game in. Game play, game time. These are different like names of the text, or I'm sorry, names of the fonts that you guys can choose from. There's another page of these. Game of brush. This actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it exactly really quick. So we hit download. We come over here. We're gonna go to open. Okay. Gonna left click on it twice. Okay. And hit install. Once it after it does that and that goes away, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna show you guys really quick that font that I just downloaded is in there. It's called Game of Brush. So you just come over here, you have to click on a little text over here, and then you just find it. It's called Game of Brush. It's right here. Look at that. Okay. Oh, let me insist. Okay, it says stitch. That's it, man. Game of Go right there. That's the font. So that's the quickest way to get new fonts for you guys, thumbnails and stuff like that. If you want new fonts or for whatever the reason is, that's how you do it, guys. For whatever program you're using, it should download right on there. It's on your computer. You should be able to use it no matter you know what you're trying to use it with. It goes onto your OBS, Photoshop. I've seen it a few other places on here. I can't remember exactly, but you guys can use it for wherever. I use my editing software, Wondershare, to edit my videos. It's on there if I want to use the text. Alright, as you guys can see, I already typed in the recycle project into the YouTube search bar here. I'm going to scroll down. This guy's channel is HG Cortez. He's the one who made the pack for the recycle project. So I'll click on here in his description. And he has other GFX packs as well. You see I had the Recycle Project. The one I don't have is the Bomber Free GFX pack, or whatever the case may be. So maybe I'll just add that to my cart. And once you add it to your cart, you check out. You put your email in. And then they send an email after you download it. They send an email to your email address. So come over to your email. See, I have the link right here. You double click on it. They send you a link to download. You click on the link. You hit download the project. Okay. You hit download. Here to the bottom, hit open. It's going to open in Photoshop. I mean, it's already installed, guys. It's that simple. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that.